Zerline now for the PAT.
Hit John, and it's going to say YouTube.
And it's good to make it 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Zerline out now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow going up top. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Here's Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak.
Bro, you got your Ethernet cord plugged up.
It's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
Nigga, this is my 3rd pick 6 to the house, bro.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense.
Man, you can't hear me. Yo. Yo. Bro, you can't hear me. You can hear me now. True. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Damn, your ass can't hear me like that. Yeah, your ass can't hear me when I'm like.
Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. And it is now 21-0.
Bro, you done missed 3 pick 6, my nigga. It's 21-0. I ain't been on offense yet. Bro, I done had 3 pick 6s, my nigga. I haven't been on offense yet.
So we will start here at the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Open man is Uzama. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here. a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed.
That nigga try to blow you up.
CD Lamb deep for the Cowboys. This is taken around the 12. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him as it is.
Bruh, I am finally on offense.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Triangle button.
Prescott.
Cross button. Square button.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Triangle button. Square button.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
Good.
R1 button.
They play fake to Elliott.
Triangle button. Square button.
Into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Please.
Offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Uh-oh.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Whoa, whoa.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in field position late in this first half.
Ain't no ties you can say. Oh, they all can't. Ah, shit. That word retarded.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Triangle button. R1 button. Triangle button.
Prescott from the
Cross
gun.
button. Square button.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second
Yeah,
down.
he
The
can.
play was not in the works. And that incompletion,
Hell no.
another passing down here on third and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Triangle button.
Looking to throw.
Square button.
Prescott.
Cross button.
He's going to float this over the middle deep.
Triangle button.
And this is caught inside the 5.
Oh shit! I just scored.
Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Oh, he pulled it right. It's no good. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the...
Oh, you gotta hit that middle button. Go down the vehicle. Some shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He sets to fire deep. And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8, but not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win.
Touchdown! Jamar Chase, 29 yards.
You got it on the score.
Cashes in with 6.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now down to 20.
Run. Huh? What's wrong? Your TV star hurt? What? Right.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Cross button. Circle button. Square button.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
R1 button.
Throwing.
R1 button.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the screen pass.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on,
that nigga didn't realize it was you.
But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive.
Again.
Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
All you gotta do is go to YouTube on your phone.
From the middle of the end zone.
Go to YouTube on your phone, type in Monkeybutt704.
Yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Yeah, type in Monkeybutt704. Or whatever my goddamn shit is, it should pop up. Down my bun. I'm recording it on YouTube.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner,
put us on YouTube on the goddamn basketball.
Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through.
I'm talking about straight
all that
up.
Traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And now here's another interception.
I just got another interception. This is my 4th fucking touchdown for a goddamn interception.
Has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway.
That shit crazy.
That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He
I hit the shit out the quarterback, then I went to go pick that motherfucker.
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by 1.
Ron, I'm over here balling. See this shit?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 38, Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Mixon with a 1st down and more. A little juke. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, 51 yards. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
So
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. It's complete. And he is into the end zone again.
Whoa.
So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 10% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number. As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Hopped out the pass with the side with my strap.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cedric Wilson, 40 yards. And the Cowboys add on. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
Come in.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Burrow looking to pass. Slant pass to Boyd. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Room to run past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork game. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And Burrow going to throw again. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs. Now Burrow on first down. Quick slant caught by Chase. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a first and goal.
Mixon trying to punch it in, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. This is Tony Pollard. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
Post-game report player stats. Finish game.